Okay, I'm going to do a sound check 1 2. Sound check 1 2. It sounds like I don't have to travel too far. Let me check one more time. All right, excellent. Good ting, good ting, good ting. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Kasara's Casual Corner. I am Kasara in relax mode. Yes, it's Avatar Day because, like I said last time in stream, I am in basically like Jason Robert Brown playing piano mode, and my brain primarily goes to all of that, practicing for it and setting up for that. So I'm pretty beat. There are certain concerts and shows that just take all of my energy because they're intensive in both like technical skills to play the piano and also in storytelling as a musician. So yeah, it's a lot. So that's why we're taking Lost Words, a fully voice acted game, to be able to relax to and also get through and story and all that kind of stuff. Um, logistics first. I will be busy for the rest of the week, so you won't see me again until next Monday. Um, I have to take the week off so that I can basically play the show. After that, the show closes. It's a very, very short production run. Other than that, I'll be back. And we'll be basically preparing for more cozy stuff. So keeping a lookout in our Discord for that one. Um, it's either going to be the start of... Wait, when is Halloween? Not Halloween. What's the next holiday? Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Is that next week? The week after? It's the week after, right? I don't I don't know the holidays. I don't do them. Um, okay, so it's not next week; it's the week after. So it's either next week or the week after that we're going to aim for the board game one because that's when I have. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. I got a drink. Don't worry. Thank you though. So in 2 weeks we're gonna do the storyboard game, Storyfold Wildwood. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna aim for Thanksgiving week because the 27th. Thank you. Because then I have basically that whole week off. I say off, like I still work from home, so I still get to do all my other stuff, but there's nothing booked for that week, which is nice. So I get to do I have more freedom to do stuff. All right, so with that, Veterans Day is tomorrow. Oh, as I said, cool. But there you go, guys. Veterans Day is tomorrow, and that's that. Okay, so let's get this going. Um, with the game, we're going to pick up where we left off in. Oh, I gotta do my homework, and we're going to pick up where we left off in Lost Words Beyond the Page. We were in world number 4, I believe, trying to get past a particular puzzle in the game. So let's go ahead and start us up. I'll grab my controller. Alright. Let us start with episode 2 of Lost Words Beyond the Page. Sit back, relax, grab your snacks, grab your drink, grab your tea, grab your nightcap, whatever it is that you have, and get comfy and cozy. I'm still mad that I missed some fireflies in that one. Truly. Okay. So we're at this puzzle here.
Stop!
Lump.
Oh, broken. Forgotten. Much sad. Maybe dragon? Clumsy, clumsy.
Hold on. My ear piece is giving me like real trouble because I don't know why actually because like I have small ears so it doesn't sit nicely, so I have to like really force it to be on my ear. Otherwise I get a lopsided sound. There we go. All right, that's better. I'm gonna do it to the other side. It's just a matter of bending it so that it holds onto my ear. Ears are so tiny. This body's ears are so tiny. There we go. Now it sits. Having one loose ear and whatnot makes me feel like I'm sideways. Okay, here we go.
You cold?
I'm not, but
little.
whatever.
Yes.
Lump make fireball.
Okay. I can do that.
Alright, so we just need to find firewood, I think was the instruction.
Human?
It's just... I remember collecting wood for Elder Neva. I hope it's This smells like the trees back home.
But is it as good as fruits? Is it? Human, is it?
Where do you come from, Lump?
Don't remember.
You don't remember anything?
Lump just remember anger. Then you.
Lump is like best. Best assistant. Bring this with me just in case. Okay, well I got more fireflies. I feel like, how many did I miss? I missed that one last time. I need to rise. There we go. Is it? Oh, wait, we don't have a burn.
Okay. That should be enough.
Okay. Here Lump goes.
Ancient energy stirred. Reaching into the place beyond.
Ah, it feels good to be back.
Already? It's only been a few millennia.
Is it not wonderful to see light again? To feel sun?
I was just getting comfortable in the howling void.
I feel that.
Who are you two?
Ooh, ancient ones. Thought you was a myth.
Oh, no, no, my little friend. We are very real.
No, we're not. You're imagining us. Go away now.
This is like feels like
Now we're here
spirit creatures for me.
to help you.
Lump! They could
Go
help us
away.
get to the dragon.
But nothing is free in this market or in life. You must provide 3 offerings to the flame.
Should we...
If help human, if it make human happy, Lump say do it.
Okay, so we.
Hello. So lovely to see you both.
So... What is this place?
The market of the lost and the forgotten.
We found the marketplace.
Things end up here that have been cast aside or are no longer useful. After a time, so were we. No one came here. No one sought us. I thought we would forget ourselves, but you brought us back.
You said you could help.
Yes. But to give, we must also receive.
I don't have money.
Then give a kindness.
Right, with the give a kindness. Yeah, alright, so give a kindness. We can give, I'll tell everyone about you, no one will ever forget you again. We could say, you're looking wonderful today. We could say, I do remember reading about you. I am ever humbled to be in your presence. If I was the age of what I think this little girl is, I would probably go with the first two. This is certainly, however, if she like reads fantasy books, you know, like Kotaro or something, and Kotaro lives alone, then I would probably say that maybe this one. Kotaro would definitely say something like this one. I am humbled to be in your presence, you know? Good day, good sir. That's my old person voice. I was trying to do Kotaro, but I think it's a little younger. Anyway, I'm gonna go with no one will ever forget about you again. That was the best one? I think
Kind
so.
of you to say. Now I will return the favor. To get your wish, you must submit an offering of hope to the flames. Something dear to your heart.
Elder Ava gave me this. The pendant gleamed with hopeful memories. I don't know if I should. It was the last thing that she gave me.
A wise person once said that no one ever got anything just by wanting it.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay. You're right. A crack and a spark, and the pendant was gone in the flames.
Alright, that was that.
Go away.
Hi.
I said go away.
But I need to know...
I need help.
And what do you expect me to do about it? Go
I feel like this guy's from, like, Douglas Adams' world. Like Terry Pratchett put a Douglas Adams character into here.
This is a market, right? You have to help me if I give you something.
Look, my help. It's not the kind you need.
It isn't? Why?
I trade in oblivion. I feast on memories.
Oh. But you can still help me. I have to find out why a dragon attacked my village.
Well, don't come complaining to me when there's a big dark hole in your head. What memory are you prepared to consign to the flames?
What are we most willing to forget? So we can forget. We can consign to the flames, sorry. We can consign to the flames Elder Ava's last hug to us. Elder Ava giving us the word book. Or getting lost in my favorite book. I think, personally, if this was me, I would find the Elder Ava's stuff far too precious to consign to the flames, no matter how valuable the information in return I would be getting. Getting lost in my favorite book, however, is one that I could probably live with and get lost in it all over again. So I'm hoping that this one will do.
I remember getting lost in my favorite book.
No, you don't.
Don't what?
Don't remember. Never mind, never mind. Look, this bit can go on forever. The offering has been made.
Thank you, I guess?
That was cute.
2 offerings down. 1 to go, and they'll help me follow the dragon under the lake.
Ooh. What next?
I don't know. Do you think they'd take another memory?
The last offering must keep our fire burning.
A gesture of hope, of friendship.
But it cannot be given by you.
And we've already given you something, so we're out.
What about Lump?
You have something to give?
Sure. I got Lump.
You would give yourself to help your friend.
Of course.
Long?
But Lump's literally our fit. We just got Lump.
There must be another way.
This is important to Human. You freed Lump. You gave Lump memories. Lump want to give you something too.
We can say, I don't want you to do this, Lump. We can say, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Lump. Or are you sure about this, Lump? I'm not gonna lie. I'm at the I don't want you. I don't want you to do this. I don't. This is pretty selfish. I can figure out where the drag is going. It's fine.
I don't want you to do this, Lump.
I know, but Lump decide this. It is important. You made promise to find Dragon. Lump helps.
Drake, I forgot tissues.
I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye for us.
Drake, I forgot
Hello
tissues.
for you and Dragon.
As little Lump jumped into the fire, the flames began to burn, larger and brighter.
We're only 20 minutes in. I'm already in tears. Thank goodness I have an avatar.
Georgia felt a change come over her. Slits opened in her neck. Gills. She could now breathe underwater.
The wish has been granted. Time for us to go.
Hope you like your gift.
This little girl's taking it way better than me.
You did. I should go to the lake. Follow the dragon. I guess.
I kind of don't want to anymore. I just want to go home.
The loss of Lump weighed heavily upon her.
Then all of us? Yeah.
Where once there was light was now darkness. Where there was noise, only cold silence remained. But she could not let Lump's sacrifice be in vain. She needed to get to the lake and use her newfound powers to pursue the dragon. The lake looked murky, but she had to brave its depths.
Alright, we got all the fireflies for this chapter. So here we go. Finish chapter 5. Whew.
It's 5 a.m. Gran died in the night. Mum got the call a few hours ago. She's still crying. I just feel...
Lost, stunned, shocked, awed, sick, cold, afraid, alone, sorry, dismay, guilt,
numb.
scared, sinking, ill, angry, panic, all of it. All of it. Yeah, me too, Drake.
I tried to go back to sleep. But But as soon as I close my eyes, the thoughts keep circling back.
Oh, for anyone that's ever lost, this sentence hurts so much.
We should have been there.
Alone during the night, in that horrible bed, in that gray hospital, Gran died. Yeah, I've had those thoughts.
We drove to the hospital first thing in the morning.
For many people in my life.
No one said much. It seemed to take forever. I've never seen a dead body before. It might be scary.
It doesn't get any easier with time either.
But it's just Gran. Right? Maybe I should have stayed at home. When we finally arrived, I wasn't so sure about being there at all. We went up the stairs to room 305.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to admit something. Because of this one. The closest I can say that ever came to regret. Like real deep-seated regret. Is when someone very close to us was in the hospital and passing away last few moments and chose not to go visit. We had seen them, we hadn't seen them in a while, but we had seen them like the week before, right? And I'd probably say like that's the closest I can say is probably a regret, but not to the full extent, because we did have a chance to say our goodbyes like just a few days prior to that, but we had one more shot and I didn't take it. I'd probably said it's the closest. Those are the ones I think I say the closest to, because those are the ones I think you should take them when you have the chance, for sure. It still hurts. It's not a regret quite, but it is still quite painful to go back and be like, I had one more shot. But going to the hospital, it was younger too, right? So not like in our 20s or 30s or anything like that. It's like a little younger, so it's like hard to go to the hospital. So it's like it's a scary thing to go to a hospital to see someone pass, you know? That I can say in our entire existence is the closest to a deep-seated feeling of I wish I could. Almost.
Gran's room. Mum gently put her hand on my back and asked me if I wanted to wait outside. I said, yes.
Very, very understandable reaction.
Hello again, journal. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Just rows of plastic benches in a sea of blue linoleum. And it smells like Ben's bottom cream. A little doodling should distract me from this dreary place. Dad's calling me.
While I was doodling, it was saying, I feel like I'm falling. Sorry, I didn't read it. Oh, I keep dropping.
Dad had his arm round Mum as they came out of Gran's room. I've never seen her like this. Mums aren't supposed to cry. They're strong. They're meant to know what to do. Always. I guess losing your own mum makes you feel like a kid again. The drive home was a quiet one again. It's silly, but I keep thinking back to Gran's favourite vase, the one Grandad gave her. I was running in the house, even though Gran had told me not to. I still remember the noise of the vase smashing into little pieces. Gran was there in an instant. I waited for her to shout. She didn't. She just looked sad. And somehow, that was worse. Gran wouldn't let me pick up the pieces. She found every single one and carried them into the kitchen. Later I sneaked in with a tube of glue in hand.
There's like little details here.
It was a mess. I got glue everywhere. But Gran smiled when she saw the vase.
That's good.
She put it in the cupboard. Later I found it again.
in the
When
buffet.
I asked her why she'd binned the vase, she smiled again. Gran always says,
We can't, let's see, hold memories forever. Oh, sorry, things.
We can't hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories.
she said she preferred to keep the vase like she remembered it.
Says, I really don't think I get that. I just miss Gran.
Maybe I hurt Gran's heart. Weakened it. That can happen, can't it? Maybe this is all my fault. I should have listened to her. I shouldn't have run in the house. Now everything is broken.
What's the stage called? It's not bargaining. We did the denial, we did the anger. Maybe this is the bargaining. Maybe if I had done X, Y, Z.
If I'd started my story sooner, Gran could have read it. It might have helped. I could have fixed. I would have fixed her heart.
That's a rough sentiment to have, I know. I've had that one when we've had close companions commit, suicide, and we always go through this process of trying. If I had only.
Really? I don't even know how to fix my story. It's a mess. I left Georgia to sink into cold, dark waters. She's completely alone.
I wrote myself into
She
a
left
corner.
behind Lump, her only friend.
Should I be nicer to Georgia? These are extra thoughts she's having.
Okay, focus, Izzy.
That was a bit mean.
How can I continue the story? How would she feel about this situation? Georgia felt...
So at this point, we have three options. We can have Georgia felt ambivalent. Lump had to stay, so Georgia should go on. No easy answers. You kind of just have to accept it as is with no here nor there. We can justify it and say Lump chose to stay, and Georgia respects that. Or we can feel guilty that Georgia should have stopped the Lump. I certainly don't think, after we've gone through this story so far, that we would feel ambivalent. Well, actually, no. I think we probably would feel a little to some extent ambivalent. Ambivalent is the kind of contrary juxtaposition of the emotions. I would say probably in this situation, possibly because both things are happening at the same time, that you can't feel one side or the other. You can't feel angry and depressed, right? You're feeling them at the same time, so you feel stagnated, I guess is the middle. Like kind of like if you're on in a scale like equal, like they're just kind of equal, so you don't really move anywhere. Ambivalent is probably a pretty good answer for the way she's kind of describing herself now. She left Georgia to sink into the cold water. She's completely alone, left behind lump. There's a lot happening, and it's hard to say that she wouldn't feel justified and guilty at the same time, which would cause an ambivalency in that. I don't know. If it was me, I would probably go personally. I would feel guilty. It's unlike me to feel guilty, but I do feel it from time to time. But I would probably feel guilty because, you just used your friend to get to where you wanted to go. It doesn't feel good to do that, in my opinion. I'm not very altruistic. I'm not very kind, but I do feel like that friends aren't tools per se, Oh, vampire. How are you? We're going to pause for just a moment because we need a moment. So, we just got through the saddest part of the story. Or probably one of the saddest. We'll catch you up. Where we left off in the story, as you can see here, Georgia was trying to get into the waters where the dragon went. They did. That would then Drake, you're saying justified. Exactly. That is what justified is. They literally chose. It's hard sometimes to feel justified. It's like sometimes we see justification in like TV shows and movies. Justified is so hard. It is. It's so hard, especially when something like this happens, which I'm going to tell Vampire what happened. So in order to get there, we had to light that fire. And we came across the Ancient Ones, who gave us the opportunity to have answers for this dragon situation. But we had to give away 3 things. We had to give hope, and we had to give kindness, we had to give a memory, and we had to give fire. And it ended up being where Lump decided to sacrifice himself so that we could continue finding our answers. Lump said it made him happy to do so. And so Lump stayed behind. And we teared up at that. Now we're in the journal part, and we learned that this girl's gran passed away in the middle of the night in the hospital, and is trying to deal with that, trying to go through that, trying to deal with having to go to the hospital to collect her gran's things, going down to bargaining, trying to say if I had done this, if I had done that. All the stages of grief basically happening at once. Hit her all at one time. Drake says, I feel like guilty is definitely how we feel, but I feel like Lump would want us to feel justified. That's fair. So let's go ahead and go with justified then. Oh, I'm fairly certain Drake might have had like a tear or two. I am very glad to be behind my avatar today. They are rolling tears, no doubt about it. And it's kind of interesting because like I said, I've played this before and I totally forgot this happened. 100% forgot the story. So this feels for me brand new, and it's coming back to me as the game plays. So it's pretty wild. Ambivalent is a good one, but we'll go with justified.
Justified? We're getting somewhere.
It's a story plot after all. We're trying to help her build the story.
Let's see.
So yeah, we've been in like, how are we at? 40, we've been in like about 30 minutes of tears for me, at least, going down like whatever it is and trying to get through, like, if you've lost anyone close to you. We personally have lost far too many people than I would like to count. 30 minutes of waterworks all around to, natural causes, so to speak, old age and all that kind of stuff, but also to unnatural causes, murders and suicides. And this story hits like every spot on that. So it's like, so it's a very well written story. No doubt about it. I am very glad that it goes back and forth between our real journal reactions to trying to get through our feelings in the story. Like I said the last time, it is a really nice balance between the reality and trying to
The
face
merchants
reality.
had been true to their offer. Still, the water closing over her felt like death. Cold and terrifying.
I should have made like
I can breathe.
I should have made rice.
This feels so strange. Wish Lump.
I need a different stress snack.
Still, it was her choice. I need to honor that. But there was no time to dwell on her lost friend. Georgia had a dragon to find. Which way did it go?
More down. It went more down.
This one. All right. Another branching tunnel. The walls were closing in. Here, I guess. Far too narrow for winged beasts. Did I guess wrong? A dead end. Oh, I knew it. Wrong tunnel. No.
Prepare.
There must be a way. Think, Georgia. Think.
Rice. Oh, I can rise.
How do I get up there?
I got it. I got you.
Ha!
Alright.
Is this the right way? Or maybe here?
I'll take this way.
I just don't know. I wish I could ask Lump. But Lump had made her choice. She believed in Georgia. Now Georgia had to believe in herself.
So with that action, we were able to get the story moving forward because she had written herself into a corner and now she can actually write away from it.
The submerged tunnels flared outwards. A tangled mess of caverns and hollows.
What happens if I go this way? Aha! I feel like getting collectibles in this one will be significantly harder. Whew. Okay.
Twisting and turning. Bending with almost malicious intent. I need to get out of here.
I forgot this is a maze. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm beyond the page because I'm lost for words. Welcome in, K-Dog. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So if you remember, or if you were here for the last stream, this is Lost Page Beyond the Words. This is a girl who is written by the daughter of Terry Pratchett, Rhianna Pratchett. You know, Terry Pratchett, who wrote the Discworld series. just gonna take a pause here. In this game, you are, it's an emotional game. Like we the first 30 minutes of the stream was basically tears. For me anyway. It's an emotional game where a little girl is trying to, as a creative, in a creative writing way, deal with real world situations like the passing away of a family member. And she uses her story writing to try to face and understand all of it, the grief that she's going through, the emotions that she's feeling, all of it. So I do give fair warning that this is a relatively emotional one. We're at like an in between kind of moment. So yeah, that we sat inside some tears for a while. Shall I grab my lucky box of tissues? Yeah, I passed them my way because I forgot to grab them. I forgot to grab tissues before I started the stream. But fortunately, at the moment, we are at a point where we're trying to just get through a portion of a story. We actually just lost our only friend in the story. They sacrificed themselves so that we could succeed. Spiraled outwards. So we're just trying to collect all the collectibles. Okay, so we collected everything here. We're good to go. Oh no, we're good here. You said Drake Avatar stream? Alright, where are we? Alright, at this point, we've gotten all the ones up there, so we can actually go down now, I think.
Breathe, Georgia. Breathe.
Yeah, we have gills now.
Got to find the dragon. Learn why all of this happened.
Ah! There we go. This is where I look up a map, not where the collectibles in, but so I don't go in circles. So in this one, if it's your first time playing through, you could do that. I'd probably say for my second playthrough, I think when I did it the second time 4 years ago, I did end up like looking at a map for this one. But you can go back in circles. The nice thing about this one is the what's it called? The caves are different enough, like in this section here, where you can tell that this is a totally different section. You can come back to it, but the words on the walls help you to know whether you've come back. They serve as really nice landmarkers. I think it was a relatively clever way to deal with not having a map and using the writings as a form of landmark.
You can do this, Georgia.
No. So I meant to jump and I didn't, so I think we've missed some collectibles. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about that. Or maybe I couldn't jump, I don't know.
She found herself amidst a great coral bed, shimmering with color and life.
Let's see, well, the Avatar is about to come out in Magic the Gathering.
This is beautiful.
That's the Avatar stream.
No, focus.
Right, focus. Focus, everyone.
I have to find the dragon.
Kisara
No
is the map.
matter
Oh my
what.
gosh.
Beautiful, and now broken.
He said, Kisara is the map. If there's a place you got to go, you still want you need to know. I'm so over you.
It grows back, right?
Coral does grow back, however, it can be ultimately destroyed. Oh, Rise is gone. So we have no more rise. So if we want to break something, we have to break it like that.
I have a dragon to find. I have to focus on that. No matter what. She spoke those words.
I should tell Vampire about the Adventures of Chris walkthrough. We'll do that right now while I have a moment to breathe. When I first started streaming, one of my earliest streams that I did was Adventures of Chris. It was one of my longest episodes at the time. I decided to do all the voices and all that kind of stuff, right? At the time, it was not a popular game. Only 2 people on YouTube had it. Myself was one of them. Right? That's how not well known the game was. It literally, when I was streaming it, only one other person had played it before me. And when I went to go find the walk, yeah, it's on my YouTube, it's there. And when I went to find out how to get past a certain section, they were the only ones that had the game. Now after Kotaku gave the article for it, or Gamer Rant or whatever it was, then everyone knew about it. But for a while, I was one of like 2 people that had it on YouTube. And so trying to find the map for it had a map, but trying to find like the map specific to how to get past that one section was rough, and we still don't know how we did it. we were struggling through that particular episode, but we got through it, and then for a while it was the only walkthrough was just do your best, everyone. Good luck, jump and dive. Truly, that was an incredible experience. And at that point I was like, maybe I should just stream games that nobody plays.
But deep in her heart,
Ooh, almost missed that one. Oh, that was good.
a seed of chilling doubt took root.
Ooh, that was close. Almost missed all of these.
The color gave way to darkness, endless and all-consuming.
Oh, I think I lost.
Cold here,
Oh, break is
robbed
gone.
of sight. The pressure of the deep water on her chest. Her thoughts had only one way to go, inwards. What am I doing? I let Lump sacrifice herself for me. And for what? I don't even know where the dragon is, or where I am. I'm falling. I'm failing. Eldoreva, the village, Lump, all of them.
Oops, sorry.
Huh? What? Air?
I don't know where I'm going. Be back later? Alright, we'll be here.
How?
Let's go back the other way.
Doesn't matter.
And the other way. Actually, let me be right back. Stay there for just a second. I just need to grab a water. I have a water in the other room. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned, though now I gotta put my ear things back on. Ow. Okay. We're going this way just in case. Aha! Just because of that. Just for that. Collectible acquired. If I only have 3 more, I probably got all the ones from the maze section, so that's good. Yeah, we might find a 3 here.
I need to find find the dragon, no matter what.
I jumped. That was incorrect. Alright, we'll repair all of this.
A cold determination gripped her. Numbing all other thoughts. Press forward. Get to the dragon.
I feel like there is a chapter select. Like I said, I know I can go back and play this again, like easy.
What?
Oh, I don't have any more words.
There was just the way forward, barred by an indestructible metal door. No! I need to find the dragon. Georgia could no longer ignore the seed of doubt.
Up, we have a new word.
It seeped into her heart, as cold as the water she'd come from. I need to find it. The dragon. No matter what. No matter what.
I jump scare easy, guys.
The Seekin seemed friendly. Hey, have you seen the dragon? Wait. A host of them greeted her with curious chatter, warm and welcoming. Have you seen the dragon? Please.
They're cute.
No?
Oh, I can ignore them. Since we're trying to get past them.
But Georgia had no time for this.
Aw. The mural is beautiful. No time to explore. We have to find the dragon.
Let me through!
We need answers. This is anger.
I need to find the dragon. No matter what. The words felt hollow and meaningless.
Yep. This is not a very pleasant word. I don't like it. The way it kind of... Like, also, too, like, the way that the game makes it feel... It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like my other ones, which was to utilize, to, you know... To move forward, to build. Even breaking had its purpose and was specific and didn't feel destructive, right? Though it did feel destructive against those corals at that time, but... This word doesn't feel good. I jump easy.
Freezing cold blanketed Georgia. There was comfort in its numbing embrace. She wished she could stay. What's happening? She did this. Is this my fault? It was her fault. They're home. I destroyed it. A Seekin, encased in ice. Oh no! What have I done?
We just killed all these creatures.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I never wanted this. This is horrible.
I feel so... They did that on purpose to get that collectible out to knock over like 4 Seekin that I froze. That's so mean.
I didn't know. I should
That's so on point, but I feel so bad about
What
it.
would Elder Ava think of me? I'm so selfish.
See? Still in the anger faces.
Guilt dogged her every step. Did you make me do this? It would not rest. It would not leave her. It would not cease. Leave me alone! Must get away. How to move?
It's kind of like a angry, depressed bargaining.
Need to escape. Please. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I wish I had known. I wouldn't have acted so selfishly if I had known.
The creature looked at her as if it could see into her very soul.
Choices.
Under its stare, her fears crystallized like ice. She knew that she would...
Well, if I was being literal, that in this particular case, I would pick be eaten. Be crushed or disappear are the options that we have. Be eaten is the most logical choice. There's a wolf is standing over her, staring right into her soul. She's trapped in the cold. Be crushed is another logical choice, albeit more subtle as far as like the story itself. But I think as she's trying to face the reality, you know, the idea of like disappearing is probably the most apropos one. At least from my perspective, because, you know, it's everything happens at once. There becomes an ambivalency, right? And through that, like, everyone's trying to understand each other. Everyone's trying to get through it. Everyone's trying to deal with the grief of it.
Hello.
It's
Oh my
hello.
God.
Oh.
Hello? Like that?
Hey, Corpse Ninja, how are you? Welcome. I totally forgot about my sound alerts. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Disappear is the most interesting one. As I was saying, like when you're feeling guilt or when you're feeling the depression that comes from, like, especially from loss, and this is a child, right? The idea that you can disappear under the weight of all of that. And in her journal, remember, she's feeling like she's at fault. If she had written her journal, if she had written her story sooner, if she had done this sooner, done that sooner, then she would, disappearing is probably where she would at. You're doing decent. It's good to have you here with us. We are playing Lost Words Beyond the Page, an emotionally story-driven puzzle side-scroller game where you play the part of written by Rhianna Pratchett, Terry Pratchett's daughter, the creator of the Discworld series. You play a character, a young girl character who wants to be a writer, whose gran gave her a journal, but that gran has suffered a stroke, and by the time we got to where we are right now, has, spoiler alert, passed away. So we played the child trying to deal with grief of sudden changes, grief of reality changes, grief of situation changes, and the stages of grief that goes with loss. And through her creative writing story, she has to address all of those things that's going through her life. It's a great story. It's very well written. Like I said, we had tears for like the first 40 minutes of the stream. There's probably still going to be tears to come. Who knows? But in moments we have choices to make for how the story will progress. They're not really choices matter per se, but choices matter to the ending. But it's like gives you a chance to kind of address it in a way that you would choose to address it. Like how would you see the story? Disappear is what I would pick because of the way I think, she's feeling from a perspective of someone who's like lost.
Disappear.
So that's what we've got going on here, Corpse Ninjas. Good to have you here with us. I hope you enjoy the show. As you can see, I have an avatar stream today because I am in the process of playing a show this week that is mentally draining, and so I like to be a little bit more relaxed. You caught me today. I'm actually off. I'm not going to be streaming for the rest of the week because I'll be basically performing all week in a pit orchestra. So I will not be back until next Monday in stream. So I'm glad you were able to catch me. What have you been up to while I take a brief respite from my emotional journey in this game? Brief respite over. Here we go.
You'll make me disappear into nothingness. I can't let that happen.
Man, when Lump sacrificed himself, I was like, that's it. This game is gonna get me.
Would Georgia embrace her guilt or run from it?
This game is available on the Steam and the PlayStation.
I can't run anymore. Do what you will.
I believe it's on sale right now too. Alright, we finished chapter 6. Alright, we're back in her real world. Gran has already passed.
Hello, journal. Dear journal. Hi, journal. Today...
We see time passing. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days.
Hello, stranger. I've been thinking a lot about... My dream is to become a writer. Yeah, right. A writer who can't even write. Okay. Find something simple to start with. What did I do today?
From a composer standpoint, one of the last losses of close friends that we had, composing was very hard for like a good couple weeks afterwards. It was rough going. It was nothing. Notes didn't look like anything for a while. It was tough. It was really tough.
Today I got up. I
Thinking of
had
Gran.
breakfast.
Thinking of
I tried
Gran.
watching the telly.
Thinking
That's it.
of Gran.
I'm going back to bed. Hi, journal. Another day.
Without Gran.
Each time I wake up, for the tiniest of moments,
It isn't
true. But then it all comes rushing back. It is true. Looking around my room, everything reminds me of Gran. Her puzzle box gift from last year. The magic tank we made during the holiday. Our yogurt pot robot. These paints Gran gave me. This pen. Even you, journal.
This was the journal that Gran gave us.
She's everywhere. And all of it feels broken. Today is Ben's birthday. Dad baked a cake.
He's rather
Mum
good at it.
insisted that I come down and have some. It tasted like nothing. Everything does. Mum said we need to send out invitations to the funeral. How can she think about that? She's ready to shove Gran into a box like a pet goldfish.
Just the idea of it makes me feel sick.
Then I stormed off into my room. Later, Dad came up for some well-meant dad talk.
Well meant. Ain't that the case?
I know you're sad, but it will get better. You'll see.
Well meant. Always hurts
Just
some
give it
days.
time. I know he wanted to cheer me up, but he's wrong.
Oops. This first one we're blacking out says, you don't know the half of it. It sure doesn't feel like that now. Time won't make. Time won't make Gran come back. It gets different.
The world
that.
feels very dark now.
That. It doesn't get better. It gets different. That is absolutely right.
Gran has a proverb for times like these. Gran always says,
Whenever Gran's voice comes up for these moments, I think I'm always on the verge of losing it.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
no, that's not right. That's what she would have said. I keep thinking about all the things Gran won't get to see. When I go to university, she won't be there. When I get my first job, she won't be there. If I get married, she won't be there. Even if that's unlikely because boys.
I mean, I get
I
that.
prefer cats.
Girl, I prefer cats too. Sorry, boys.
Missing Gran already feels so bad. But how could I want that feeling to go away? How could I be fine with Gran being gone? I'm going to have to feel like this forever. Thanks, Pinky.
Cats fix things.
I can't stop crying.
Same.
Pinky is probably getting fed up with being used as a tissue. But she never leaves my side. I think that means get back to writing your story. Pinky's got a point. I should at least try to write. I can't leave Georgia like that. She's as lost as I am.
I need new snacks.
My head. Where am I? A grey void surrounded her, swallowing sound and hope. Hello? Georgia guessed that if she kept moving, then surely a solution would present itself.
I like how the backdrop
Someone here?
is like the journal.
Anyone?
In the emptiness around her, she found
A hut? A palace? Hope? I don't know what comes next.
it's so cold here.
Because she's stuck
So empty.
writing, and so everything's coming gray.
Just nothingness. I can't find the words. I'm never going to find the dragon. Or an answer.
They won't come. The words just won't come anymore.
I don't know where I am, how to get out, or even where I'm going.
Pointless. What kind of writer can't find the words?
I messed everything up. Let's try this again.
Georgia awoke under an old tree in an unfamiliar land.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. She walked boldly ahead, a spring in her step. I'm so tired. Georgia knew she just had to keep going.
What's the point? Put one foot in front of the other.
I've failed. It's over.
Whilst she still had breath left in her body, there was still hope. This is all my fault. I should just stop.
This voice direction is very good. Try again. Alone. Broken. Useless.
Hey, Georgia.
Leave me. Just leave me.
Psst. Here.
Where? I don't see a thing.
The whale. From our journal.
I'm right here. Always was, always will be.
I don't understand. And I don't care.
You don't?
No. Just leave. I'm meant to be alone. Forever alone and useless.
You know I'm right below you.
I'm not good company right now.
You don't need to be. Why don't you tell me how you came to be here?
It sounds silly when I say it now. I lost a dragon. And now...
We'll answer that in just a second. Vampire says, I heard it this way. Grief is like a bowl with a button in a box, life being the box. At first, the box is only a tiny bit bigger than the ball, so the button keeps getting hit. The ball, grief, never changes size, but the box grows so it doesn't get hit nearly as often. I like that. I haven't heard that one before, but some very similar things to it is that, yeah, the bulk of it is always there, but things maneuver, things grow, things change shape, even, you know? And so, like you said before, it gets different. We don't see that when we're younger, though. And yeah, when I think the first time I feel like it's the first time we lost somebody. It must have been. Like, not lost somebody like we knew, but like close, you know? I think it must have been like maybe 14, you know, when we were trying to deal with that. When we're young, the whole world comes to a stop. As we get older, the world is not as small anymore, you know? And so with time, the world gets bigger, and that pain kind of settles into its spot, into its nook and cranny. But this girl here, she's you know, probably in middle school. That's a lot. There's a whole lot of feelings happening. Even if it was high school, there's a whole lot of feelings that can happen. We don't get that. We don't see the world beyond like the page, so to speak. So I lost a dragon, and now I just don't know what to do next. 100%. I am completely lost as well. It's all gone terribly wrong, and I'm just tired. If I could put all of them in there, she probably would, you know? Let's see what. I think it's like these three, but definitely between these two. So I think we're gonna go. It's all gone terribly wrong.
It's all gone terribly wrong.
What were you trying to do before you got here?
I was trying to find a dragon. It destroyed everything I loved. I need to know why it did this. There must be a reason. There must be an answer.
Why did this happen? Why?
But I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What did you do last time?
Last time I what?
Found a dragon.
Is this Gran's voice? I think this is Gran's voice.
I've never found one before.
Then how can you expect to know exactly what to do?
I guess I can't. But I want to.
No one ever got anything just by wanting it. You've got to try. You've got to fail sometimes.
But I don't want to.
I like listening to you. Would you continue?
You do? Oh. Well, okay. It's just...
I completely messed everything up. It's like the one thing that's going through her journal the entire time.
I completely messed everything up. I just don't know what to do next.
But at some point you knew, right? You had purpose, hope.
Yes. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I had to stop the dragon. Return the fireflies. Save the village.
And you couldn't do those things?
I tried. But I just ended up doing everything wrong.
Everything? Are you sure about that?
Well...
Think back.
Okay. Maybe not everything.
Go on.
I managed not to get squashed by a flaming giantess.
Well then, that's something.
Just gliding along, talking it out, slowly working it through.
There's something I want
No
to
reason
ask
to rush
you.
it.
Go on.
It's difficult.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. That. So important. I know I'm guilty of like impatience, 100%. But when you have a well-timed "I'll wait," I'm here. I'll wait for you to till you get it. A well-timed "I'll wait," it's priceless.
I don't know where I am, or even who I am. I'm lost. Could you help me become a little, unlost?
I don't think that is a word.
That's not entirely helpful.
You seem to think that it's wrong to be lost.
This.
Well, isn't it?
Everyone feels a little lost sometimes. Even me.
You do? Really?
I don't mind it, actually. Do you?
Well, yes. I usually know what to do and where to go.
So, if someone else were lost, what would you tell them to do?
I'd tell them to think about all the available options.
How about taking your own advice?
She said, I'll
I
tell
guess
them.
I could count the spots on your back until we get to someplace else.
Let me see if I can help you out there. Patience.
Easier said than done. Welcome back, K-Dog. Vampire says, I'll wait. Just reminded me of my primary school principal. When we were being normal, rowdy kids, she'd just cross her arms and say, I'll wait, in this cold tone. One of those phrases that spark a deep memory. It is a phrase that when we teach... Okay, so periodically we'll be asked to do elementary school coachings. So we actually finished up doing one last week. And I'll wait is a phrase that goes very helpful in those situations. 4th and 5th grade, trying to teach them how to sing certain songs and how to teach them basic acting skills for whatever their dramaturgy teacher was trying to do. And like, I'll wait. I'll wait. In various tones. Voice acting comes in handy. I'll wait. I'll wait. You know what, guys? I don't want to talk over you. I'll wait. You know, the variations. Those are also well-timed I'll waits, I feel like. we were educators for a long time. The teacher I'll wait is a successful one.
I want to know one more thing.
You sound a lot better.
I do? I guess I feel better.
Well then, time to set course.
It's nice of you to listen to me.
Anytime. So, anything else?
Here we go, last one.
I don't have the strength to go on.
That's okay.
It's not. People are relying on me.
But you're still human. You still tire. We all do.
I guess I hoped it wouldn't take
This is like the scene in Moana.
I'm tired. Tired of trying.
With the
Tired of
grandmother.
failing. Tired of everything. Tired of everything. Tired of failing. Tired of trying. Tired of failing. 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 Tired of failing.
You need a rest.
But I can't. I don't have time.
Why?
If I can find out why this happened, maybe I can find out how to stop it.
That sounds like quite a tiring thing to do.
Well, yes.
Want to take a rest together?
That sounds nice.
K-Dog, I just said that I use the "I'll wait" phrase too. I can't be rude doing it. Yes, you're rude. Yes, they're being rowdy, but you know, I need to teach. I will wait, and I did until they stopped. I imagine, by the way, Vampire's not saying that they were being rude, like like they were being rowdy at recess, where you have all free reign. It was probably the "I'll wait, I'm trying to teach a lesson," like I'm teaching you reading, or this is mathematics. You know, the "I'll wait" always came after like I'm trying to teach like a piece of music to the kids, and then I wait. At some point, it gets too much, and then I put the "I'll wait" out there. We had I think it was 2 weeks ago. One of the kids said that we were great directors because like we'll let them chalk, but at some point it does get too much, and we know the best time to like plan the okay, now you're being too much. And I think it's better than the alternative, which is to shout at the kids, which is unnecessary and aggravating. Truly, elementary school and middle school kids, the "I'll wait" actually does come in handy. During assemblies, that's what, yep. Anytime that an important thing has to happen, the "I'll wait" comes out. No, but I was a teacher. I actually did teach in the public schools. Oh, sorry, I was a teacher. I did teach in the school system. I was actually a teacher. So I wasn't a principal, but I was a teacher. Still am. Like I said, I get called in now as like advisories at this point, but I took all of the teacher exams and everything. Though I think I'd have to take them again at this point because I have no interest in doing that again. I was a teacher for 4 years. Okay, we're gonna continue.
This is where I leave.
But
You're not alone. You are loved. Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. Sometimes easier said than done.
can I do this?
Yes. Be your own light in the darkness.
I'll try. Thank you.
Aww.
Here we go. Again.
Oh, a little more color. We're back. Finish chapter 7.
Hello, journal.
Oops.
The funeral
was today. Mum and Dad dressed all in black. They even bought a black romper for Ben. I didn't want to wear black. Gran thought black was depressing. That life was dark enough already.
Gran always used to say.
Gran always used to say.
Colors are the music of nature.
Colors are the music of nature.
I'm starting to see what she meant. So I went to open my wardrobe. There it was. I hadn't worn it for years. I remember Gran saying it was
That's pretty.
cheery.
Oop.
The funeral was outside, in the memorial garden.
Oh, that's nice.
The sun was shining. The birds were singing. It was like they didn't know. The vicar had just started talking when Uncle Alan stepped into the fish pond.
Mum frowned. Ben started crying. Uncle Alan yelled.
I couldn't help
Everyone
but imagine
looked.
Gran caring more about the fish than Uncle Alan.
Oh, the backdrop changed. She's got her coloring stuff and her drawings. I'm sorry. I need to read something real quick. I'm so sorry. I'm going to age myself, but just celebrated 16 years in customer service last year. Ooh, very nice. I get called grandpa by all the teenagers that I work with. Not gonna lie, whenever I join a new cast, sometimes I get called something older too. I'm like, yeah, you guys are all young teenage dancers. One job since 2011, one job since 2013, but in the workplace since 2005. Your first job was in an amusement park. Ooh, very cool. I'm not gonna age myself. I'll just tell you guys I worked in education for 4 years, and that's as far as you get. I've done a lot of jobs. But you do know that I've been in performance for over 20, so take that what you will.
The picture stuck in my head. Gran running to the drenched Uncle Alan, grumbling at him for frightening the fish. It was too much. The laughter bubbled up inside me. Dad tried to look annoyed.
But I caught him smiling. Cassettes and VCRs, just a little bit. There you go. The grief's still there, but it just gets changed. The world gets a little bigger.
After the vicar finally finished droning on, we started the singing. All
I missed a note.
things bright and beauty.
I missed a note. Also, I didn't know this song until Eddie Izzard sang it in one of his comedy sketches.
Full. Ben started wailing.
I feel that. It's a pretty boring song.
No, howling! Dad took him out. Well played, Ben. Laughing felt much better than crying. The wake was at our place. There were so many people. I didn't know most of them.
Everyone said how sorry they were.
How Gran was. Such a wonderful lady.
Barbara was so inquisitive.
I wish she could have heard them.
Their whole world interested her. She was so open and kind. Even if sometimes she'd rather didn't, she always paid attention to you. They broke the mold when they made Barb. It's everyone's kind words. I even listened to 8 tracks. Well, not when they were new. But we had Christmas ones, or Xmas ones. Me too. Stop aging all of us.
Everyone had a story about Gran.
Alright, this one is...
Like the time she hit a bully with her pencil box? Or when she saved a toad that had hurt its leg? Or how she decorated Mum's room like an underwater kingdom so she could feel like a mermaid. That's so like her. One old lady told me how they used to bunk off work and go to the Glastonbury Music Festival. Another of her friends said Gran once got arrested.
Ooh, Gran.
While protesting whaling.
Go ahead, Gran. They even parted with Van Morrison. Go ahead, Gran. We support protesting whaling. What's up, K-Dog? Before I move on. Am wet. I hesitatingly and concerningly, and also with some curiosity.
I expected this day to be terrible, Journal.
And it was.
The setting is England. The setting is the UK. Rhianna Pratchett is English. Terry Pratchett is from England.
But I didn't expect to smile or laugh. To be surprised, to feel happy that people loved Gran like I did.
The box got a little bigger, huh,
Each time I
vampire?
heard a story about Gran, I could imagine her laughing along with it. It was like she was there with me, helping me through it. I still feel in pieces, Journal. Maybe there's a part of me that will always be sad. that will always miss her. But maybe that's okay. And that's the way it should be. I don't know what happens after we die. But I think I know where we go. Into all the people who have ever cared about us. We make a sort of place for them in our hearts. I need to finish George's story. Gran would want me to. I want me to.
We want you to too.
I think I know what to do now.
You're good,
Let's
K-Dog.
summarize. After the dragon attacked her village, the smart Georgia set out to return the fireflies.
This is all the choices we made so far.
On her travels, she met a grumpy djinn guarding a fallen city of merchants.
That's Drake's choice in the game.
And found an unappreciated fire creature named Lump. They became friends.
My spirit animal right here.
But then Lump chose to stay behind with the ancient ones
Here's Lump.
in exchange for the gift of water breathing. Deep under the water, inside the lost Seakin Palace, chased by the shadow of remorse, Georgia had her big moment of doubt. But she pulled through it all. And now she is ready to face the dragon.
Let's do it, Georgia. Let's finish your story.
You. I thought I couldn't face you, but I couldn't face myself. I know you'll always be there. Maybe that's okay. You're part of this adventure. Part of me. Thank you.
Done.
Now.
Easily dealt with.
I will find the truth. I'm coming for you, dragon. With her confidence renewed, a newfound power coursed through her.
We have all of our words back. Achievement
I feel
unlocked.
like I can do
Full potential.
anything. Yeah, word magic.
Rise up, rise like the day, oh, rise up. In spite of the ache, I'll rise up.
Light as a feather.
And do it 1,000 times again.
Like cutting through
break.
Eldoraza's crabapple pie. The world welcomed her.
Oh, they open for me now. Ow. Only dragon emote I could find. Nice.
Forward. She felt that she could touch the sky.
Break.
A tall tower loomed overhead. Many moons shone above since first it was built.
Open sesame.
Another obstacle? Ha!
Oh, we're burning it. Kisara gonna fight the Dargon tonight? I am gonna fight the Dargon tonight. Yep.
After what I've been through, you really think that will stop me?
Amen. Go ahead. Fight on. Oh. Repair. Repair. Open sesame. We're totally gonna fight the dragon with calm alacrity. Oh, found the dragon statue anyway, or the Dargon, or Dwagon. We got it. We're here. We're good. Safe. We're safe.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. George's voice echoed over the age-old crumbling stones. A lone figure stood, unbowed, defiant. It drew her to it.
Should I break it? I should break
Her
it.
foe rose before her. No breath in its body, but no less terrifying.
Oh. Well, I saw. Swap it was.
Let's hope I'm up to the task.
There are 40 fireflies in this chapter. shall we?
Nothing's moving. Must be more to do.
Area, arise. Pull that pin out.
That's it!
Is it? Success!
A gust of fresh air rewarded George's efforts.
Success! Hey, we swap.
All right!
That was silly of me. Swap and burn. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Light
As
all
she
the
rose
torches.
up the stairs, Georgia knew the tower's purpose: to watch over a long forgotten land. Should ancient evil stir, no
Stairs.
statue this time, but bone
Dragon.
and scale and claw. In its fire-wreathed home, waiting. There you are! And here I
Come.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
I landed on my feet.
It was a great idea!
Woohoo!
Woo!
Haha, there it is.
Ha-ha! Whee!
Dragons are weak to ice. Do you have any ice moves? I have ignore. That's about as close to icy as I can get. Is ignore count? Ignore is like an icy kind of ignore? Yeah, that's what I got.
Round 2.
Fight!
Yeah!
Oh. Yeah. Ooh!
The
Ah!
world darkened around Georgia. She had reached the Dragon's Mountain. For the first time,
Ooh.
Georgia felt no fear. She knew she had all she needed.
There. Ignore. See?
Feels warm on my soles.
Scary.
Before her, a molten sea stretched into the distance. It did not slow her down.
After what Lump threw at me?
I love
Mm-mm.
in the face of lava.
I can handle anything.
Suddenly, Georgia no longer felt the heat. In its stead, a cold dread crept up her spine.
Right.
This looks like my village. But it can't be. It's a trick. It has to be.
An eerily familiar sight awaited her.
That's my house. How?
Twisted. Twist ending.
Elderava! No! Wait! Come back! Oh, no! No, no!
Only emptiness remained.
My bad.
Only emptiness remained.
Was it a jump? Also incorrect. Rise. Repair. Huh. Did the emptiness line repeat or did... No, that was me. That was me jumping off a cliff and it repeated again. My bad. We have to go back.
Her thoughts
Yep.
raced ahead of her.
I'm a goober.
This can't be real. A trick. I can't let it be real.
It's saving, so we're gonna go check that chain again. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I should quickly go get that before I get stuck. It happened so perfectly, like it was a glitch. Yeah, talent.
She gripped the chain with furious determination.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're there. Roar all you like. It won't stop me.
Oh, we're in the water, so now we do the rise again. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
The Seakin. Maybe they're just stunned.
Torn between rage and regret.
Roar.
Georgia pushed ever upwards.
Come on, up you go. Okay, I got this. I can solve this. There we go. We repaired a coral. We're saving all the fireflies. We've done a pretty good job of getting all the fireflies. I know better than to not collect, go all the way up the vines.
But even through adversity within and without,
Break.
her determination shone bright. She had grown. I hope you find your peace.
Thank you, the Jinn. Oop, wrong way. Not to break all these merchant statues again, but I need to break these. Back in the cold.
Almost there. Chilling winds shook her to the bone. Still she climbed.
My hands would be destroyed. I like the cold, but climbing something that's cold, a little different. Never play piano again. Found you, Firefly.
Almost there!
Oh, we almost got all of them. We're at 38 out of 40. Just in case.
Let me through and let's finish this.
Come on!
Glad we're on the same page.
Ooh, my earpiece came out. Sorry. My earpiece came out and it's fighting with my blue light glasses. There we go. Alright.
Every stride, pushing against. Storm and snow. Defiant. Unwavering. One step after the other. That's Bo.
Lump!
That's where I last saw
Lump!
Lump. Human. How are you here?
Not sure.
I'm so glad to see you. After I left you, I tried to live up to what you'd done. But it was just so hard.
Lump, see how far you come. You grown big. Lump did right thing.
I might cry. Sorry. Not sorry.
Don't go.
I'll cry.
Have to, Georgia. But we'll always be there in the memory.
I'll make sure to keep you there. Goodbye, little lump. Hello, dragon. Here I come. Finally. Georgia readied herself for a confrontation.
Here we go. I got all my fireflies on my side.
Right. This is it. Hello? Bit of an anticlimax. When she first set out, Georgia wanted to understand why these terrible events had happened. But now she realized that, regardless of how her adventure ended, the journey had forever changed her.
Final
Standing there,
chest?
she felt...
What do you think? Reflective, battle ready, or calm? All good choices. Reflective. All right.
reflective. Every choice, every hardship, and every challenge had been leading to this. No moment was wasted. It was a life lived, and it was hers. Come forth, dragon. Every twist and turn of my journey has led me to you.
Huh, good instinct. Eee! Right. Hi. Hi. Knock knock. Hi, Smog. Good to see you.
I'd hate to miss the finale.
I want to know. Why did all of this happen?
Poke its
Why
eye.
did you do this?
Why? No one's ever asked why before. It is what I do.
I cannot let you keep doing what you are doing.
You cannot win this battle. Begone!
Ooh. I hit him with a burn.
You can't just make me disappear.
I am the Unmaker, the Ender of worlds.
Not this one.
All things must come to an end. Your friends, your family, you.
Not if I can help it.
In time, even dragons fade. Ponder this elsewhere.
You said ponder this elsewhere. I will not. I'll ponder it where I please.
One person can make a difference. I know that now.
You have been reading the wrong stories, little one. Sometimes things just end.
Ignore. I hit him with an
You
ignore.
want to end this world?
Poked it with
You're
an ignore.
going to have to go through me.
Yes. That's what I've been trying to do.
Ha! The great dragon stumped by a little girl. You can't hurt me, and I can't hurt you.
And what is your solution, little one?
I'm not sure. Maybe just talk it out?
Very well. You may ask me one question.
Make this one count, Georgia.
What would you guys like to ask? Do you really want to do it? Destroy this world? Or the Fireflies, what are they really? Where does their power come from? Or Estoria, it's already dying, isn't it? No, he said, yeah, I know. What would you like to ask? I'll leave this to you guys while I de-stress. Eat some blueberries. My dog's looking at me funny. He's like, you got blueberries? Not the Fireflies one. Okay. Plot twist.
Estoria. It's already dying, isn't it?
It is fading into the void. It is burning into nothingness.
Why? Why is this happening?
Yes, 2 questions.
It is time. No more, no less.
Can it be stopped?
No, it is inevitable. The wheel turns, the cycle continues. You have had your one question. I have work to do.
Please! I've overcome so much to get here. I've had to face what I am and what I'm not. It was a struggle. And I think it always will be.
I envy your fight.
It can be yours too. You can change things.
No!
What? Why? You can't hurt me.
The wheel in the sky
I
keeps
did
turning.
not aim for you.
Yeah, I keep poking it in the eye.
Some things are not to be changed, not to be stopped.
Final
They
stage.
must be accepted.
Acceptance.
I can't accept this.
You can. You will. Learn to dream again.
Easier said than done, but totally possible. With little time. Finish chapter 8.
What happened?
Start something new. Achievement unlocked.
It's all gone, I'm afraid.
It can't be just gone. Why couldn't I do anything? Why couldn't I save it?
There was nothing to be done. Everything has a time to go. Even worlds.
But I don't want that. I feel like a failure.
That's silly. You didn't fail because you couldn't win.
I couldn't.
The The dragon part of the world cycle. It cannot be broken. Sorry. The dragon is part of the world cycle. It cannot be broken.
Then, what was the point of all of this? I failed before I even started.
You recovered the fireflies. Ancient energies born of the same cycle. Between you, them, and your book, you'll work it out.
Wait! What do you mean? Come back! Please come back.
There was only one place left to look. Estoria was gone, but the fireflies still remained.
You have to watch this one to get the whole story. The stream keeps freezing and unfreezing. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a watch straight through kind of thing. Did we get never-ending storied? Maybe.
Waiting for a new beginning. You're rebuilding the world, aren't you? And you're starting with my memories.
I am. You could use some new memories. Some new starts. Easier to start than in a cold spot.
A fruitful work.
We can start with the rebuilding of an ancient civilization that this poor Djinn missed. Look, Lumpy can help. Being 1,000 degrees makes you fully capable of working with clay.
A remembrance of home.
Pretty, yes?
I've run out of fireflies. We're stuck.
There's still something missing.
Hey, you're still here, Firefly.
Yep.
Can you help?
A living kiln, yep.
That's it, Firefly. Now you're ready for a new story. And I have to say goodbye too.
Thank you, Firefly.
I never thought I'd see you again. But you're not really here, are you? You didn't make it. You knew, didn't you? That you wouldn't? That that's why the firefly came to me. They knew too. So, these are my memories of you. That's where you live now, isn't it? Within me. I'll hold you close. I'll take you with me. Always. Let's see what adventures lie ahead.
Do I
Hello,
still know how to
journal.
start this?
Reading these dusty pages makes me feel old. I reread them so many times as a kid, taking myself back to those dark moments, reassuring myself it would all be okay. That helped. You helped. I still miss Gran every day. Sometimes I hear her laugh in the back of my mind. Abby reminds me of her. Insatiably curious and fiercely independent. I hope she never loses that. Mum's coming to live with us for a bit. I hope her and Abby are going to make some memories of their own. They're already both obsessed with cat videos and Instasnap. Abby's birthday is coming up. Maybe I'll get her a journal of her own. She says she wants to be a writer.
And there's Gran. And us. And there you have it. Lost Words Beyond the Page from Sketchbook Games. I'll let the what's it called? I was gonna say I can let the thing play out, and then I realized, oh, there's, you know, little differences here and there. So here's all the people involved in it. It did dawn on me that there was differences in the art for her clothing when it came to her darkness. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. There's Dad. There's Mom. Here's all our voice actors. Grump Shroom. The Grump Shroom is a great piece of art. Though I will say Lump is probably still our favorite. Man, when Lump said, I want to do it, I was like, I can't even. I'm not gonna make it. When she started turning all those innocent creatures to ice, I was like, yeah, I get it. I feel that. For an indie created game, it's a pretty big developing team. It's pretty wild. They had all these. They had a pretty, like, what's it called? I love playable credits too. I do too. Hey, Dad. It's incredible the amount of things that can be brought together that maybe wasn't planned ahead. You know, you have small teams that can do things with just a few people, and big teams that can do so much with a lot, or have the opportunity for it. It's pretty crazy. These koi goldfish. Even if I've never gotten past Undertale's credits, I've actually not gotten to the end of Undertale yet. I've gotten far enough, but I keep starting the game over again. In loving memory of Beckler. For my father, Terry, who taught me the importance of grandmothers, and to Eileen and Jean, who showed me, Rhianna Pratchett. One of these are playtesters or Kickstarters or something similar. Thanks and apologies to anyone who has helped out over the years in any way, in any who we have missed. Special thanks here. If you want more from Sketchbook, please follow them on social media at Lost Words Game. Otherwise, thank you for playing Lost Words Beyond the Page. Achievement unlocked. Thanking you. A token of appreciation. Got to the end of the credits. All right. So on that, I think I'm emotionally drained enough where I kind of want to just end here. I hope that's okay with everyone. I'm still not processing, but you know, I'm still in tears for the whole thing, just because it's not that it brings up memories, but it helps to kind of like let them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here because I think, like I said, I'm pretty emotionally drained. I'm still crying, not like extreme tears, but I'm still got tears in my eyes. So I just wanna relax and let the game kind of like end here and have a nice relaxed ending for it. Thank you all very much for joining me for this particular game. It's not an easy one, but I think it's one that's worth playing, worth showcasing, and if you ever get the chance to play it for yourself, I do recommend it, even if you already know the story. I feel like Misty, yes, I am Misty. I feel like this is a game that is replayable in the sense that if you need to work through things, you can. It does a really good job of balancing the reality. Like I said before, it does a good job of balancing the reality to the fantasy and allows you to kind of feel in a very normal, very easy to flow kind of way without feeling like you're overwhelmed by it. I recommend this not just as like a replayable story, but as a story that if you need it for any reason, whatever grieving situation you've got, whatever you need to like work past, whatever, it's a game that kind of helps to push you along. Yeah, like the kind words game. It's a nice distraction it's a nice distraction kind of game. Unlike kind words, where you do kind of put all that emotion into it and you face it head on, or you face others head on. This one kind of like, it lets you kind of glide it, like the whale, like you just sit on a whale. That's what this game feels like, at least to me. So I recommend it. I recommend getting it. I recommend playing through it when you feel the need to play through something or work through something. That's my thought process on it. So there's that. I hope you enjoyed the show. I appreciate you all coming out for it. I appreciate you all dealing with me as I tear through it. Other than that, thank you all. I will see you again next week. Again, I'm off this week because I'll be in basically like Jason Robert Brown performance. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Take it easy. Give yourself a little grace, like the game said. Let yourself have a little rest. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a great rest of your week. As always, stay safe, everyone.